Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to the problem statement explainer session of Genia Exchange Hackathon. I hope I am visible and audible to everyone. So, if you can just drop a quick yes or thumbs up in the comment section, that would be great. So, for today's agenda, we'll first talk about the program and important deadlines quickly so that you do not miss out on any action item that is due since the deadline is this week itself. And then we have a special speaker for today who will describe the problem statement that have been contributed by EaseMyTrip. So he'll discuss more on what's the vision behind the problem statement, what are the certain use cases, and give a direction as to what solutions can be submitted under the EaseMyTrip problem statement if you are the one who have selected that. So let's start. I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So, Genia Exchange Hackathon is the second phase of Genia Exchange program where we aim to upskill developers in AI all over the India, and we invite innovators, developers, student and working professionals, startups, everyone to leverage Google Cloud's cutting-edge AI technology and directly impact India's future by solving some of the real-world problem statements. The Exchange Hackathon has two separate tracks, one for student developers and one for professional developers. So if you are a student developer, you can select one of the problem statement that is under the student track. There are a total of 5 problem statements. If you are a professional developer, then you can select a problem statement that have been exclusively for professional developers only. Again, if you're a startup or a freelancer as well, then you can select one of the problem statement that resonates with you the most under the professional track. Now, as to why one should participate in this hackathon, is the very first and the very important reason is that you will be working on real world challenges that can actually help people and communities in India, and you get to create an impact. Second is there is a total cash pool prize of 40 lakhs. The total cash pool price is of 65 lakhs, but for professional developers, it is 40 lakhs, and for student developers, it is 25 lakhs. There will be separate winners for each and every problem statement. So every problem statement will have top three winners, and then you'll get to use Google Cloud's latest AI tools like Gemma, Gemini, Vertex AI to build your project. And to help you with that, you can also attend our workshops that happen with Google Cloud experts every Wednesday. We have another workshop coming in tomorrow as well. And the workshops that have already taken place, they have been listed on your hackathon dashboard. So if you want to refresh your memory, maybe go again as to what have already been discussed, you can log into your hackathon dashboard, navigate to the resources section, interaction section, and you can find all of the workshops available there. Last, you get to meet the developers who are just as excited about technology as you are, because we have developers joining from the entire country, from different states, from different cities. So you can just join our Discord channel, and there all the developers who have been a part of this program or who have participated in the hackathon as well, they are available there. So you can form your team, you can exchange ideas, and you can network. Next is timeline. So currently we are in the registration and prototype submission phase, which is the very first phase of this hackathon. And the deadline for both is 21st of September, which is this Sunday itself. So, and there won't be any extension. So make sure that you submit your prototype on time. You can also submit your prototype early. You do not need to wait for the last date or the last minute, because once you have submitted your prototype, if there are any changes required, you can make the changes until you have the deadline. So you don't have to wait till the last minute. You can submit your prototypes today as well. Then online workshops have been happening every Wednesday. We have one more left, which is for today. So if you want to build some like real world projects and hands-on project during the time of the workshop itself, it's the best time to join tomorrow. Post that, we'll have a shortlist announcement of all the teams who will be moving forward to the next phase, and the grand finale is currently proposed in the month of November. So all the shortlisted teams will be invited for the offline grand finale, top 10 teams across each and every problem statement. Now, for the professional problem statements, there are 4 different challenges. They have been contributed by various industries. We already discussed the problem statement that have been submitted by NASFAM, JK Cement, and LVX last week. And today we will be talking about personalized trip planner with AI, which is the problem statement that have been contributed by EaseMyTrip. And for that, we have Mr. Vikash Goyal today. He is the Chief Strategy Officer at EaseMyTrip, and he shared the vision behind the problem statement that EaseMyTrip have contributed with certain use cases as well, so that you can finally start building your solutions or make any changes if you have already started building one. So let's invite our speaker for today.
Thanks, Shweta.
Hello.
Thanks for
Hi.
having me here. And good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of EaseMyTrip, I'm delighted to welcome you all to the GenAI Exchange Hackathon. It's truly exciting to see so many bright minds together here today to challenge the ordinary and create the extraordinary. At EaseMyTrip, innovation has always been at the heart of what we do. For simplifying travel bookings to building smarter, more seamless experience for millions of users, technology drives every step in our journey. That's why we're thrilled to be here, not just as participants in this event, but as partners in your innovation journey. So the problem statement that we finalized and we'd agreed was to develop a personalized trip planner with AI and ML technology. So the intent over here is to develop a AI powered personalized trip planner that dynamically creates end-to-end itineraries tailored to individuals' budgets, interests, real-time conditions with seamless booking capabilities. So the basic challenge that we saw while we were formulating this problem statement was that holiday packages as a vertical within travel still remains majorly offline, where everyone faces a lot of problem statements in finalizing the itinerary regarding their own individual budgets, interests, and what are the conditions. There's a lot of information that is required, etc. And that is where we want to develop a tool which uses AI ML to ensure that the itinerary that's being suggested by the tool immediately adapts to the individual preferences. And basically, instead of spending hours in order to hours of to and fro with the agents or with the executive for finalizing of their itinerary, they're able to do it in within minutes with the right information available with them through this particular tool. So hence, we want to build this particular tool, and at the end of the day, once the customer is able to finalize the itinerary that he or she wants to go ahead with, they should be able to book it also with a click of a button, so that their whole journey is seamless. And we want to power this with say the AI and ML capabilities that we can integrate for ensuring that the customer experience is the best that is available. So that's broadly the problem statement. Uh, as far as the solution capabilities are concerned, it should obviously be able to generate dynamic itineraries that adapt to customers' inputs. It should be able to aggregate the data from multiple sources to provide the recommendations, transport, and experiences. It should provide multilingual interactive interface for the personalized travel assistance. It should be able to offer smart adjustments on a real-time basis the inputs that we receive from the customers, and at the same time give references to the customers in case of say any delays, weather changes, etc. Those recommendations should also automatically flow into the system. And last but not the least, it should be shareable, should be an optimized itinerary with cost breakdowns, and it should be we should be the customer should be able to book the complete package with click of a button post the payment is being accepted. That's broadly the problem statement for you guys, and I'm very eager to see the solutions that we all are able to present for this.
Okay. So in the comment section, if we have some questions, can we please put them on the screen related to this problem statement only? If they are general, like hackathon related, I can take them up.
So one of the questions that I can see is that will we be providing EaseMyTrip API? Yes, we can provide the API for you guys to incorporate it internally in the system. But since it's the initial phase that we're building this particular product, what we can do is we can expect say a response. Say considering just hypothetically say that the EaseMyTrip APIs are already integrated, then in that case, whatever parameters you want to send and whatever responses that you want in return from EaseMyTrip side, let's just assume those for the development purpose. The next question on do we have the sandbox provision? This I think this gets answered from my previous question itself.
Can we build agentic AI system for this? So I think they're
We
talking
can.
about building agents for the entire itinerary or something.
Yes, I think so. You guys can build the agentic AI system overall that will support the overall experience of the customer. That should not be an issue. Shweta, you might want to help me out with any question that you want me to answer. That is.
Got it. There is another one which says just a project should also have a payment gateway.
So payment gateway, EaseMyTrip already has a payment gateway. What we'll do is that once we build the complete system, we'll utilize the existing payment gateways of EaseMyTrip itself to collect the payments and then make the bookings in the backend. So for this particular piece, to answer your question, payment gateway might not be required. We can just leave it to the point where the booking flows into the payment gateway and those responses are being sent to EaseMyTrip. That can be considered as the end.
Got it. Do we have any more questions related to this problem statement? Do they need to integrate maps?
Definitely,
Any
that might help you guys in giving the right recommendation to the customer and planning their itinerary in a better way.
Can we use demo data for itinerary for now? What about bookings we have to show? Okay, maybe they are talking about data sets. Like,
So basically, I mean, data is any which way is available with you guys with multiple itineraries available online or plethora of data that is available through online multiple sources. We can utilize that to the data. So the question that I can see on the screen is, do you want to integrate this solution as a part of the EMT portal, or you're looking for an all new user experience, which is the process of travel? So basically, right now also we have holidays as a vertical available on EaseMyTrip, but majority of the bookings are happening still offline. The reason is the customers want that sort of a support which they do not get in any of the online solutions. So what we want is that if we are able to develop this particular solution, seamless solution for the customers, we'd be happy to provide that as a solution on the EaseMyTrip portal, through which the customers can finalize the itinerary and basically make online bookings.
okay. I think we also had some queries around the same question that the solution has to be something that should be a part of existing AMT portal, or it should be a completely new system.
So it'll effectively be a completely new system that will throw inputs into the EaseMyTrip system for booking.
Okay, so it's not something that should integrate to the existing system in place.
So at the end, for the making the booking, it will get integrated into the EMT system. But apart from that, it will broadly operate as a standalone system.
Okay. And payment and everything can be linked as to what processes have already been set up as EMT. They don't
Yes.
need to set up it separately.
Yes.
Okay. Great. I think, okay, one more we have. Can you suggest best practices for integrating multiple travel service and APIs into one planner system to avoid data conflicts?
So that for this particular question, you will have to slightly figure out the solution for yourself. Frankly, we've also taken good amount of time in integrating multiple things. There have been multiple problem statements that we've gone through across, say, since the inception of the organization. So, will be very difficult for me to give you say a one-stop solution answer to this particular question.
Got it. Okay, I believe that's all that we had. Most questions are repeating. Okay. I think that was the last question that we had.
Great, great. Thanks a lot, guys, for having me, and eagerly waiting to see the prototypes and the results of this, your submissions.
Great.
Please
Thank you
feel
so
free to
much.
reach out to us, even in case you have any further doubts and you want to gain those clarifications. Feel free to reach out to us. Happy to get your queries answered. Over to you,
Yes,
Shweta.
yes. Yeah, same. So you can always reach out to the support email that we have for this particular hackathon, and we'll redirect the queries to the concerned problem statement partners, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Vikas, for your time and for joining us today.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.